One thing I wanted to discuss actually, Shahrukh, you have solved many questions. You do the homework on regular basis, but there is a problem that in your homework, you never do the working note. Like this question, you can see the screen, Shahrukh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this question, you have written profit and loss. You have written interest on capital. You have written salary and salary of both the partner. But where is the calculation? This calculation that I have written here, you can see in red, I have written the calculation. These calculation you need to do with the solution, because uh, this is that you are doing here under profit and loss appropriation account. That is not proper way to solve a question. You have to write all the amount inside the format, but the calculation you need to do outside in working note. Like you have to give the name of working note, like working note number 1, interest on capital, working note number 2, salary of partner, working note number 3, division of profit. Like this you have to do.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, here you have calculated the 70,000, 40,000, and 70,000. Okay. Now, how I got this 70,000? So this is the calculation. 1,80,000 into 3 by 9, 60,000 I got. And 1,80,000 into 2 by 9, 40,000 and 80,000. Now, any shortage from 70,000 will be fulfilled by Oscar. So this we have deducted 10,000 from Oscar and added it to the Dholu. Yes, Dholu, I think. So that is how we have calculated the amount. But you have to show this. Not only this, there is some other question that you have solved. In that also you have not done any working. And there is this past adjustment portion, which I have checked a little late. So I have seen that you have distributed the profit incorrect. The ratio was 5:3:2, and you have used 5:2:3, which is incorrect. Hamidul, good evening. Am I audible to you, Hamidul? Okay, you leave. Sorry. So let's start with today's class. Madiha, have you solved any homework of the previous class?
No, sir.
But try some question, Madiha. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. It is 12th now. The topics are very important here. Okay.
Sir.
Try to solve at least if there is 3-4 question, at least solve 1 or 2 and upload it, because your solution, if there is any mistake, then I will check it and tell you that yes, there is some mistake, Madiha, you should correct this. So please solve some question. Okay, so now the third topic, capitalization method. Shahrukh, you have solved some question of that super profit method?
Yes, sir, I done.
Okay. So is there any doubt you have?
No, sir.
Capitalization method. Now, capitalization of average profit or capitalization of super profit. There is two concept here. So the answer will be same in both of these methods. Generally, we use capitalization of average profit. So what is capitalization? First of all, you need to understand the concept. Let's say that in a business, your profit is 30,000 your profit is 30,000 and rate of return is 15%. Now, can you tell me that how much money you have to invest in your business to earn this profit? How much money you have to invest so that you will earn this profit at this rate, 15%. Madiha, what will be the amount? Shahrukh?
1,500.
1,500. How you got this 1,500? Can you tell me the method that you have used?
30,000 into 15 by 100.
13,000 into 15 by 100? It will be 4,500, I think. But if you invest 4,500 into your business, then can you earn 30,000? Madiha, you didn't tell me anything.
I don't know.
Okay. Hamidul,
Yes, sir.
you have joined now.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. I was a bit late.
Bit late and you're absent in some of the previous classes, I think.
No, sir.
You were present?
Yeah, I think I was present in all of my classes except yesterday.
Yes, yesterday.
Well,
So,
we have requested the team to change from Sunday to any other days last week too, but they forgot. I think maybe they forgot about it. So they also assigned my class yesterday. During Sundays, I won't be in my home. I'll be mostly going outside.
okay.
So I wasn't able to attend it. And we have already informed them earlier, but they still assigned the same thing.
Okay. So profit is 30,000, rate of return is 15%. You don't know how to calculate it. So the formula is 30,000 divided by 15%. The profit that you want to earn divided by at the rate you will earn the profit. So 15% means this. So it is 2 lakh. You don't have to multiply this, because multiplication is used where you have to calculate profit, but profit is already given. Let me show you how I have done this. If you have to calculate profit on capital employed, then it should be capital into rate by 100. And if it is this, rate by 100, so capital, leave the capital on this side and rate by 100 will go on the other side. So the amount will be reversed. 100 will go up and rate will come down. So profit divided by rate into 100 equals to capital. So this is what I have done here, 30,000 divided by 15 into 100. So capitalization method is all about this, that you are capitalizing the value of profit on the basis of rate available in the quotient. So this is capitalization method. Now I'm sharing the screen so that you'll get the idea what is this capitalization method. So first of all, average profit, we know how to calculate. And average profit divided by normal rate into 100 minus actual capital employed. This is the value of goodwill. Goodwill equals to this. Now, what is the meaning of this? First of all, this part is called capitalized value. This part is called capitalized value, and this is actual capital employed. So what is the difference between capitalized value and capital employed? That is called our goodwill. Now, capitalized value means it should be, our capital should be this to earn this profit. But the actual capital employed is different. Like in the above example, I have calculated the capitalized value, which is 2 lakh. Now, let's say that in the question, it is given that your capital, actual capital is 1,50,000. So, according to the rate and profit, your capital should be 2 lakh, but you have only invested 150. So, you have invested 150 and you are earning equal to 2 lakh. So, that is the difference. Difference is 50,000. We have invested 50,000 less in our business and we are earning the same profit as the other business is earning. So that is the difference. That is the goodwill we have. So goodwill equals to average profit divided by normal rate into 100 minus actual capital employed. Now, average profit, we already know how to calculate it. Normal rate, it will be given in the quotient. Actual capital employed. Capital employed. That is what we have to calculate. Now, capital employed equals to total assets. Actually, in the previous class, I have written capital employed formula. Okay. So capital employed, total assets minus current liabilities. Or there is a formula, shareholders fund minus, plus non-current liabilities. Now, sometime they use this formula for capital employed. Okay. But sometime capital employed only means shareholder fund, means capital that the owner has invested. So that is also capital employed, but here it is total assets minus current liabilities. First, you should write this, the formula of goodwill. The method is capitalization method, and this is the goodwill. formula. I will share some question. Okay, it is outside liabilities. Not only current liabilities they have given, it is outside liabilities here. Outside liabilities.
Okay, sir.
So outside the liabilities is used here. Total assets minus outsiders liabilities or shareholders fund, like share capital plus reserve and surplus. Leave the shareholders fund. Share capital plus reserve and surplus. So there is both side asset side approach where you can use total assets minus outsiders liabilities, and then there is liability side approach where share capital and reserve and surplus is taken. In this chapter, in your book, there is a chapter called accounting ratio. Have you studied anyone? Accounting ratio. Madiha,
I don't think
Shahrukh,
so.
Sumaya, Hamidul, anyone?
I don't think so, sir.
Okay. In accounting ratio chapter, capital employed formula includes non-current liabilities. So whenever we calculate capital employed in that chapter, it is total assets minus current liabilities.
All right.
So here in Goodwill chapter, capital employed is different. It is only shareholders fund. So how was your examination, Sumir? Done?
Yes, sir. Sir.
Okay. Okay, this is the capitalization of average profit when we calculate capitalization of super profit. Then it is super profit divided by normal rate of return into 100. Capitalization of super profit equals to super profit divided by normal rate of return. So this is our capitalization of super profit. This one is capitalization of average profit. So this is the question.
Sir, hold up 1 second.
Okay.
Done. Sir, done.
Okay. So this is the question. Question number 20, 21, 22, 23. These four are question of capitalization method. So let's take any one of these question. Question number 22, you can see. A firm earns of 5 lakh, normal rate of return in similar type of business is 10%. The value of total assets, excluding goodwill, and total outsiders liabilities as on the date of goodwill are 55 lakh and 14 lakh, respectively. Calculate value of goodwill according to capitalization of super profit method as well as capitalization of average profit method. So there is two methods, and we have to use both in this. Question number 22. So first of all, capital employed will be calculated. Capital employed equals to total assets minus
Outsider liabilities.
outsiders. Yes. Outsiders liabilities. Total assets we have is 55 lakh. And outsider
14
liabilities we have
lakhs.
is 14
14
lakhs.
lakhs.
Yes. So total amount we have is 41 lakh. This is capital. Now, after this, the firm earns 5 lakh profit. Normal rate of return in a similar type of business is 10%. So capitalization of average profit, the first one is capitalization of average profit. And this goodwill will be 5 lakh divided by normal rate of return, which is 10 into 100 minus actual capital employed. So it is 41 lakh. 5 lakh is our actual profit divided by normal rate of return. So it is 50 lakh. 50 lakh minus 41 lakh. Goodwill is 9 lakh. So this is very simple one. Now, the second method where capitalization of super profit we have to use. For that, we have to calculate super profit. And to calculate super profit, we need normal profit.
5 lakhs, right?
Normal profit equals to capital employed into normal rate of return. Okay, normal rate of return, it is 10%. So capital employed is 41 lakh
41 lakh into 10.
into 10%. So it is 4 lakh 10,000. How you got 5 lakh?
So it was a
That is
mistake.
the actual profit.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So normal profit we have already calculated. Now super profit equals to average profit minus normal profit. Average profit is 5 lakh. It is given in the question, and 4 lakh 10,000 normal profit we have calculated. So super profit is 90,000. Now the formula of goodwill in case of capitalization of super profit is super profit divided by normal rate of return.
90,000 divided by 10 into 100, which is 9 lakhs.
So in both of these methods, your answer is same. Can you tell me how? If you are using different formula, then answer is same. How?
Sir, same concept, different formulas.
Okay, so the answer is same in both the method. The first one is capitalization of average profit. and the second one is capitalization of super profit. So please write this one. And
Right, sir.
this is our Goodwill chapter. Okay, Hamidul, one thing that I wanted to tell you, I have checked the assignment and your answer was actually you have uploaded two solution on 27, 28, and both of them are different answers. Like question was different and your answer is different.
I think I uploaded the wrong one.
Yes, but I have matched with the previous and the next questions also, like next homework or previous homework, but it doesn't match with anyone. So please solve the question as per the homework given, not any random question from your book. And also, you have to use the proper format. What you are doing here is not the format of guarantee of profit or past adjustment. You are doing the solution without preparing the format. So if there is any
Sir, this
specific
was rough.
format, so you have uploaded the rough in the solution.
Actually, this was not the one I was supposed to upload.
Okay. So next time, try to upload the right one. Okay, please
Sorry,
copy
sir.
this. No issue, it happens, but try to upload the right one. Okay. So this part, tell me after you have completed. Sumaya, how was your test?
So scroll down. You're done.
Okay. You have completed all the questions, Shadow, of the homework. You have uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And all the solution that you have done is good, correct. You have done the workings, you have done the steps properly. Very good. Okay, so after this, we have completed the average profit method, super profit method, and capitalization. So this is the Goodwill chapter we have. Now, after this, there is a chapter called change in profit sharing ratio. Change in profit sharing ratio. We will start this new topic. It is part of reconstitution of partnership. So I will explain a little bit of this change in profit sharing ratio now, and the remaining part we will discuss in the next class. So done, everyone completed. Okay, so it is change in profit sharing ratio. Okay, can anyone tell me that there is a chapter called not for profit organization or non-profit organization? So this chapter is included in 12th book now. So do you have this chapter in your book or included in your syllabus? If
So
you
what's
can
the name of the
confirm.
chapter?
Non-profit organization or not-for-profit organization. Short form is NPO.
Sir, can I go check?
Check it and tell me in the next class, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So change in profit sharing ratio. First of all, to understand all these things, there is a word called reconstitution. So when there is, sure, let me show. Okay, so these topics we have to discuss. First of all, meaning of reconstitution, calculation of gaining and sacrificing ratio, accounting treatment of goodwill, revaluation of assets, reassessment of liabilities, treatment of reserves, accumulated profit or loss, adjustment of capital, and preparation of balance sheet, if there is any. So, what is the meaning of reconstitution? Reconstitution is based on partnership is based on agreement. When there is any change in agreement between partners, it is called reconstitution of partnership. In this case, existing agreement between partners and a new agreement comes into effect. However, there is no effect on existence of the firm. It is also called dissolution of partnership, but it is different from dissolution of firm. Now, what does it mean? First of all, dissolution of firm, from which it is different, it means shutdown of the business. shutdown of business or partnership form. So this is dissolution of form, but we are talking about reconstitution of partnership or dissolution of partnership. So a reconstitution or dissolution of partnership means that you are changing a relationship. The actual relation between partners is based on their profit sharing ratio. And if the profit sharing ratio of the firm is changing, then it is called change in the relationship between partners. Okay. So can you tell me how all the partners are connected in a firm? Connected with each other?
How are partners connected to each
Connected,
other in a firm?
yes. What is the relationship between them? So relationship, it is
Division of profit.
a relationship means they are related with each other by profit sharing ratio. Yes. So if there is any change in profit sharing ratio, then it is called change in relationship between partners. So there are different type of situation where change in profit sharing ratio is required, or it will happen automatically. So the first is change in profit sharing ratio. As you can see here, change in profit sharing ratio, admission of a new partner, retirement of a partner, death of a partner, and there is one more situation which is called amalgamation of partnership form. Okay, so in your syllabus, there is only these 4 topics included for reconstitution. So the first chapter we are discussing is change in profit sharing ratio. So all these are part of reconstitution. Change in profit sharing ratio, the chapter name is obvious, change in profit sharing ratio. So you are changing the relationship directly here. There is no other concept in this. There is no admission, retirement, or death. It is not indirect. You are changing the relationship directly. Let's say the profit sharing ratio is 3:2:1, and you want to make it equal. Let's say the profit sharing ratio is 5:3:2, and you want to make it 2:2:1. So in both of these situations, you are changing the profit sharing ratio. Now, the question is why change is required? If they are doing the business, if they are distributing the profit from previous 5-10 years in the same manner, then suddenly why they will decide to change the profit sharing ratio? Do you have any idea what can be the reason behind this?
Sir, maybe more investment by the shareholders.
Maybe more investment by the cap partners. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Partners.
Yes. So yes, your answer is correct. Maybe there is more capital required in the business, and some of them have invested more money. Say, so they want to change their ratio according to that. Or there is different capital invested in the business. The invested capital is different, and the profit sharing ratio is also different. But profit sharing ratio is not as per the capital investment, not in the proportion of capital investment. So in that case also, they will decide that our profit sharing ratio should be in proportion to our capital. So that is the reason also sometime it will change due to this. So these are the reason why profit sharing ratio will change. Now we have to discuss all the adjustment we have to do if there is any change in profit sharing ratio. So first we have to calculate gain or sacrifice. If you're changing the relation, changing the profit sharing ratio, then some of the partner will be benefited from this and some of the partner will be in loss. How? Let's see. First of all, in this situation, can you tell me anyone that which partner will be benefited and which partner will be in loss?
Sir, obviously A and B are both gonna be in loss.
Okay.
And
A
I
and
don't think
B
anyone is
in loss.
I don't think anyone will be benefited in this because C is getting the same ratio as he will be getting.
Okay. Any other answer you have? Any different answer?
No, sir.
No, I'm not asking to you. Actually, you have said your answer. I'm asking to other students. Okay, Madiha, Sumaya, Shahrukh. Do you have different opinion on this? Madiha,
No, sir.
No, sir.
same answer. All of you, Sumaya? Am I audible to you, Sumaya? You're not saying anything. Okay, so your answers are incorrect. You just see the ratio here. You thought that C is getting 1 and 1. So there is no benefit or loss to C. Yes? This is
Yes,
the
sir.
reason. Now, the old ratio of C, if you write it separately, then it is 1 by 6. And the new ratio is 1 by 3. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So 1 minus 6, 1 by 6 minus 1 by 3. So it will be like minus 1 by 6. So C is benefited. It is C gain. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now in the same manner, you told me that B is losing. So in the first case, in the old ratio, B ratio was 2 by 6. And in the new one, his ratio is 1 by 3.
So he's basically getting the same one.
Yes. So there is no change in the ratio of B. B is neither benefited nor in loss. And loss is to C only. 3 by 6 minus 1 by 3, it will be 1 by 6. So A is losing 1 by 6 and C is getting 1 by 6. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So this is how we will calculate the difference between the ratio by using the fraction, not only the ratio. If you will do this, then your answer is incorrect. If we are not doing this like 3 minus 1, it will be 2. 2 minus 1, it will be 1. And 1 minus 1, there will be 0. No, you have to write it separately. For every partner, you have to use the fraction. 2 by 5, 2 by 5, 1 by 5. 5 by 10, 3 by 10, 2 by 10. You have to do this. Understood, everyone?
Sir, after you explain, now it makes sense. If I just take this 3 and make it minus 1 and give that 1 to C, it's going to be 2 is to 2 is to 2. So which means A is losing 1, B is having the same, and C is getting 1.
Yes. Now it
understood,
makes
sir.
sense. Yes. So you have to use the fraction form of the ratio. You cannot directly deduct in the ratio form. So that will be incorrect. Now, this is the gaining sacrificing ratio. So the formula of sacrifice is old share minus new share. And formula of gain is new share minus old share. Old share minus new share and new share minus old share. If the answer is negative, if the answer is negative, then it will be opposite of the formula used. Means if your answer is negative and you are calculating sacrifice, so you are calculating sacrifice, and if it is positive, then it is sacrifice. But if it is negative that you are getting, then it will be opposite of the formula used, means it will be gain. And if you are using the formula of gain and then your answer is opposite, then it is sacrifice. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So this is the first adjustment that we have to do in the books of partnership form when there is any change in profit sharing ratio. So please write this, and we will discuss some portion of this in our next class.